Guys, what's going on? Mr. Bucks Nation here, and today we are starting my Madden 25 simulation series. Now I know what you all may be asking is, hey Mr. Bucks Nation, what team are you going to pick? Well, that's a very good question. If you couldn't already tell, I am a Buccaneers fan, so I will be going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now let me give you a little bit of backstory here. Now, as you all know, hopefully, the Malcolm Glazier, the owner of the Buccaneers, had recently passed away, and in reality, the Glaziers are owned now by the three sons and the wife of Malcolm Glazier, and they are not going to sell. However, in our reality, the Glaziers do decide to sell, and our guy, our financial Mongol, James Daniels, just happens to be in the market for a team. Now, James Daniels is formerly a very wealthy businessman, so he will assume the ownership of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He buys them from the three Glazier sons and the wife of Malcolm Glazier. So as you can see here, I am making the owner here, James Daniels. I did start off with a little bit of an error here in my spelling. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, this will be a sim series, so don't expect any gameplay. I don't know. Some people like sim series. I don't know. I'm just doing this. But yeah, we're gonna make him pretty young too, because he's a very young, successful entrepreneur. And here we're gonna get a full look at his nice, fancy suit. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. So let's accept and continue. So I'm gonna leave the salary cap on. Make the skill level all Madden, because that's what I just normally play at. So, I mean, you know, whatever. Accelerated clock will leave off, because it doesn't really matter. Player progression frequency, I'm going to put it at the end of the season. Coaching firing on. Injury on. Pre-existing injury on. Trade deadline on. All this stuff is going to be on. And I wanted it, I'm going to dislocate the relocation settings, because I don't want anybody relocating. But, I'm going to leave it at, everything, and I want to make all the roster decisions, so I'm going to keep fill roster on, and I put player progression frequency at the end of the season because I want to take my time to progress them and what stats I can progress. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start our career here. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers haven't made the playoffs in 6 years since they lost to the Super Bowl champion Giants. Let's read some news stories here, actually. James Daniels, the new owner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, will take over operations immediately. His successful business background will be put to the test. James Daniels purchases the Buccaneers from Malcolm Glazier. This move is expected to be unanimously approved by NFL ownership. So a new captain comes aboard. This is talking about the Falcons reaching the Super Bowl, Romo's contract, how the rookies will perform, how new faces will be on the new teams, like Revis going to the Bucks. Hey, how much longer the Patriots will be a Super Bowl contender, and if the Ravens can look to repeat their Super Bowl success. They didn't do it in real life. I mean, Ravens suck. But anyway, the Buccaneers have not made the playoffs in 6 very long years when they lost to the Super Bowl champion. This Trey Wingo interrupts me. That's fine. But they haven't made it to the playoffs in 6 years. Ever since they lost to the Super Bowl champion New York Giants. And we've got a ton of talent on both sides of the ball that I really think that we can utilize. And here we have some trade offers for fullback Eric Lorig. And as I look into those, I'm going to continue to talk about talent on both sides of the ball. At offense, we really have some good talent here. We got running back Doug Martin, wide receivers Vincent Jackson and Mike Williams. You know, Mike Williams had some off-field issues in real life, but in Madden he's pretty good. At tight end, we have, I feel, a promising tight end in Timothy Wright that I'm probably going to roll with as we accept the offer from the Jets. But our offensive line isn't too bad. We've got Carl Nix, Jeremy Zuda, Davin Joseph, DeMar Dodson, and Donald Penn. So, I mean, that works for me. I'm going to ignore those 2 trade blocks. I don't know why they had them. But as you can see, our first preseason game is going to be up against the Ravens. I'm going to go ahead and answer the media question.
You've been a very successful businessman, made a lot of money, and now you own an NFL franchise. How will that translate into winning games in this league?
I've had a lot of success, and now I want to have fun and give back to these fans and provide them with a great experience every Sunday. As myself, being a fan of the Buccaneers, I really do want to give back to the fans. That's what I would do if I was an owner in real life. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Our offensive line, pretty solid. It's aging a little bit, but Carl Nix is an anchor. I feel like the rest of the guys are well enough. I feel like the only position that I'm not too sure about is right here. Mike Glennon, 6'7", lanky. But I don't know if he's the guy that I'm going to be rolling with for this whole series. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I might get some guy in the free agency pool. I may draft a guy later in the season. I don't know. We'll see. But as you can see here, we're pretty good at wide receiver. Russell Shepard, Daquan Underwood, Chris Owosu. I want to get Chris Owosu some more snaps. I'll be signing and releasing players off screen, and then I'll just show you in the transactions at the end of each video. So that'll be that. At defense now, we are once again booming with talent. We really are a playoff-ready team, except at left end here. As you can see, Teo Nishim, William Golson, he's a question mark as a rookie, and Daquan Bowers. Steven Means will probably be starting on the left end, to be honest with you, and then we'll probably have a battle between Adrian Claiborne and Scott Solomon for that starting role. Although, I feel like Claiborne is probably going to have an edge because I feel like he can shine in the right system. But anyway, defensive tackle, Gerald McCoy. Beastly, if he can stay healthy. Gerald McCoy is one of the best defensive tackles in the game right now, and I expect big things from him, Akeem Spence, and Derek Landry. I may sign Derek Landry to a cheaper contract before we get started with our franchise. But I mean, you know, I expect big things from those top three. At left outside linebacker, we have Jonathan Casillas and Dakota Watson, and they're probably going to battle it out for that starting spot. And Danny Lansana, I don't really know if his roster spot is safe. I guess we'll see. But those two are definitely going to duke it out. At middle linebacker, once again, we have a battle between Mason Foster and the veteran Adam Hayward. Once again, I mean, I feel like our linebacker position is pretty good, and it's because of this guy right here, Lavonte David, my favorite Buccaneer, to be honest with you. And he is just an anchor, not only to the linebacking core, but to the whole defense. So I expect big things from Lavonte this year. Anyway, to the cornerback position, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Revis Island. Now, in reality, the Bucs got rid of him because he didn't fit the system, yada, yada, yada. But in this, I might keep him for now. He's a lockdown corner, and I definitely can't wait to have him lock down a whole side of the field. We've got Leonard Johnson and Jonathan Banks. I'm probably going to put Jonathan Banks at the second slot because look at him, 6'2", and I can't wait to see him develop maybe into another shutdown corner like Revis. Anyway, at free safety, Deshaun Goldson. To be honest with you guys, he's in my top 3 for favorite Buccaneers. Beastly man. Hits so hard, and he is an amazing safety. I can't wait to see what he does this season for us. And then we got Kelsey McRae and Bradley McDougall. They may battle it out for a backup role. I'm not too sure yet. At strong safety, we got Mark Barron. Can't wait to see him. He's still developing, as you see. He's in his first year. At kicker, we have 3 kickers because they were all injured. We have Lawrence Tynes, Connor Barth, and Ryan Lindell. Lawrence Tynes and Ryan Lindell are both old though, so I'm probably gonna roll with the young, more sure kicking Connor Barth. At punter, Michael Keenan. Now let me tell you guys something that Mark Dominic did. He gave Michael Keenan a huge, unnecessary contract, mind you, and it was all just a ton of guaranteed money. As we look at our draft picks here, like, his contract was not even necessary. But yeah, so let's go to the depth chart here. I'm gonna start messing around with the depth chart now. I think we're good at quarterback. At running back, I'm probably gonna move up Michael Hill because, as I said, I don't even think I said this. I'm a big fan of Michael Hill, and I'm gonna try to get him incorporated in this offense in some way. Fullback, I think we're good. Wide receiver, as I said, Russell Shepard and Daquan Underwood are gonna fight, and whoever wins that battle like, the loser of that battle will probably lose their roster spot, to be honest, because I want to get Chris Owosu a lot of snaps because he's tall and he is fast. So, yeah, tight end. I got Timothy Wright, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm probably not going to keep Luke Stalker around. I might trade him. So, I'm probably going to keep Timothy Wright, Tom Crabtree, and Kyle Adams. Left tackle, we're good. Donald Penn. Left guard, once again, we're good with Carl Nix and Jamon Meredith. And I think we're good at our whole offensive line. So let's go to the defensive line here. I'm going to move William Golson up to the second spot. And as I stated, I'm probably not going to keep Teo Nishim, so I'm going to put him down at the bench. At right end, once again, Adrian Claiborne and Scott Solomon are going to fight. Defensive tackle, we're good. Left outside linebacker, as I said, a fight between that and the middle linebacker. At cornerback, I'm just going to move Jonathan Banks up. And I'll be honest with you guys, Danny Gore, Devin Carr, and Rashawn Melvin. I don't know if they're going to keep their roster spots. I guess we'll see. But at the safeties, we're good. At kicker, I'm going to move up Connor Barth and Michael Keenan because I don't intend on keeping Lindell or Tynes. I'm going to do the same with the punter because, you know. And at kick returner, however, I'm moving Jeff Demps, Michael Hill up to the third spot. I'm going to move, right? I moved Michael Hill to the fifth spot, I believe. But anyway, I was talking about Michael Smith. I'm going to keep Michael Smith at the second spot because those two have speed. Demps got a speed of 98. Michael Smith's got a speed of 96. And I'm going to do the same thing with the punt returning. Demps is going to be the starter. Michael Smith the backup with Michael Hill, Sky Dawson, and Jonathan Banks backing up those three. So, yeah, I definitely can't wait to see what we can do with this team on both sides of the ball. As I said, we have tons of talent here. So, definitely going to be looking to see what we can do here. Third down backs, we're good. So, yeah, we're good. As I said, guys, I can't wait to get started. We have talent on both sides of the ball, and I really do think we can make a playoff push. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye for now, guys.